Hi, I'm Robin, have a small crochet business called Sweet Beans Crochet. Follow me along for a week in my small business, a lot of packing orders, and a lot of just fun little tidbits of what Sweet Beans Crochet is going through. Package up some orders with me. Number 1 is Kelsey, 30mm bilge water. Next is Coo. She got my 30mm Aram, so it's the blues. And she ordered a Noxus as well. It's Aram with the Noxus. This is for Alexandra. Runatera. It's the first time I'm selling this set at 25mm. Good morning. It is Friday, May 16th, I believe. And I finished Fruits just the other day. It was a pattern test, Kai's Crochet Corner. Fruits is the cutest snuggler. Actually, speaking of Fruits, just wanted to show, he's about this big. We're gonna say goodbye to Fruits because he sold someone in Florida, a crocheter. Her name is Tiffany. She purchased Fruits, so I'm gonna go make him I'm gonna make her a cute care package for Fruits. And he's going to be going to his forever home. It's bittersweet because I know I can make another one of him, but they're all different. You know what I mean? They're all different. None of them are exactly the same. So we love him or her. We love them. And tonight I'm going to be making Sprigatito. So we got Sprigatito colors, and this is going to be a Siamese Sprigatito. So I'm going to be making 2 of them, and I'm going to make like a Siamese cat because I think her coloring right there is perfect. And then I'm going to make a traditional Sprigatito. Also wanted to show you, I've been so busy, you guys. This is my army of painted eyeballs. If you recently placed an eyeball order with me, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm really excited for you to get your eyeballs. And just to show you like my process, like these are like the bins that they go in. So like my prepped orders in there. And then when all of the pieces are ready, like once all of everything is ready and prepped, then I put them on the cards and send them out. So it's a whole process. It takes me a couple days. Sometimes if I have to paint every single color, it is a little longer. Oh, I'm shaky. It's definitely been, I feel like, a couple days, and I've just been chugging along. I do have a whip to show you, but it is in my car right now, so I'm not going to go get it. But I have a really big whip to show you, and I think I'm going to lose at Yarn Chicken, so I need to place an order for Premier Yarns, and I just did, so I really don't want to do that again. I really need orange chenille basics, so really bad. I'm gonna finish my morning before work right now and hand paint the rest of the orders. That'll go out hopefully tomorrow. And then what else am I gonna do? And then I'm gonna hand paint the eyeballs for Sprigatito. So I'm gonna work on that now. I will check in with you guys when I have more updates. Package up Fruits. We're packaging up Fruits. About to go to work. Look at the baby. The baby. You're on Canela right now. Oh, Canela. Okay. Here he is. There's Dominic. Got her little love note and thank you card. I just finished up my lunch. I started the Sprigatito pattern test, and this is as far as I got in, I'd say, 20 minutes. So pretty far. I mean, we're almost halfway through the head. It is Sunday, May 19th, here with the Googie. I'm just stopping in here to tell you guys, I'm not experiencing burnout per se, but I'm experiencing something called I don't want to finish my whips. So I've been focusing all my attention on my eyeball orders, which works out because I actually have eyeball orders. So have a literal army over here. These are all still being processed. And then all of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all orders that are actually prepped to go. And these are all still being painted. Maui, you want a blueberry? Blackberry? Oh. Yummy? So yummy? Oh, you're dribbling.
You're dribbling.
Hi, Dub. You bothered him.
Sorry.
That's good. So good. So the way that you know if bunnies really like the fruit is their back will start twitching. I don't see her back twitching, but when they eat bananas, their back twitches. Yummy. So yummy. Package up some orders with me. This is for Lolo. She ordered 25mm Arcane Our Guardian. So we got the 2 sets here. Her stickers. I think it's about time I catch you guys up a little bit. A little AWOL, if you want to say. I've just been doing a bunch of miscellaneous things and then not really catching you up, and also I've been losing my crojo a little bit, so I'm still excited to crochet, and I just purchased a couple crochet patterns I'm really excited to talk to you guys about. So let me just get into this little scoop of life, because the past whole week I've filmed approximately 3 minutes, which is insane. Normally I feel like I'm filming a bit every single day, chatting with you and keeping you posted with all of my day-to-day small business life things, and I've not said shiz to y'all. So welcome on in to this little chat. Number 1, I got my nails done. They are blue and I feel very good about it, and I'm feeling very blue lately. Orders with you through Etsy and my website, BT Dubs, if you're watching my YouTube videos. You do save some money by shopping through my website. Etsy does tag on extra fees, and prices are just a little bit higher on there because I get charged more as a seller. If you purchase through my website, number 1, you get to use a discount code on your second purchase, and number 2, my prices are just a little bit lower on there. I believe my shipping is also a little bit lower on there. So just wanted to throw that in there. If you're gonna buy safety eyes from me, you can use the Etsy link in my Instagram, or you can just go to my website. I'll link it down below. Let me show you a couple of the things that I've made that I'm going to be shipping out tomorrow on Monday, and I'll be providing the names of the people who purchased as well. Miss Carol purchased 20mm Arcade. So this is the new light rainbow set that we got going on. Very beautiful. I'm doing some new packaging also, so when you purchase the packs, I'm going to be including the pack names and including my company name, and on the back of the paper in here, it will be the size of your eyeballs, just in case you wanted to keep track of what size you're using on your plushies. I'm going to be providing them on the back of the cards that I provide to you. By the way, all of these, my little sister helped me prep them. Her name is Fiona, and she is turning 8. She turned 8. She's 8 years old. Here are the bunnies she chose for you, Carol. They're so cute. Allie. Oh, and Allie, you are incomplete. I need to paint one more eyeball for you because unfortunately I was doing a quality check and the one that I was going to ship did not pass my check, so I'm not sending it to you just yet because it didn't pass the inspection at packaging. So she got, the sun's going down, so it's a bit hard to tell, but this is Sharima, this will be Void, and then this is Piltover, and they are 30mm. It's a gift though, so I don't know if these are going to end up going to Allie. Here's your bunny stickers that Fiona chose. So we got the little brown bunny and then this rainbow. Bunnies just make everything in life better. Everything. This is for Jessica. Thank you so much, Jessica. 18mm Bilgewater Freljord, Ixtal, and Piltover. My first order for Amy sticks, so here's the cowgirl set. So cute. This is like what I live for, is these little like cowgirl. And I'm so glad that you picked these up because it was really exciting purchase. And your bunny stickers are this. I'm just catching them up on all the stuff they need to know. This is for Christina. Have 18mm Demacia Freljord, Ionia, and Piltover. Here are her bunnies. Okay, I think that's all I have to package. I wanted to show you guys a couple whips I've been working on. These are my whips. Well, these are done, and I don't know if I showed them to you, but this is Mirabelle from Encanto. I do need to make her green glasses. She was a custom order, and unfortunately I don't believe that person is going to purchase this. So a little friendly reminder, if you're going to be making custom orders, make sure you get payment before you make the product. But I'll be bringing her to markets. I'm sure she will sell. And here is Elsa. She's got a braid down the back. These are modified Poema Studio patterns. So I did do the hair modifications myself, and I did add the the double crochet skirts, but everything else about the pattern is true to her pattern. My other ginormous whip that I've been working on is Blaze, or Sunny, by Lemon Cat Crochet. This is the head and the beautiful eyes. This is Shadow Isles, which is the new color that came out, the darkness. Here is his body, arms, foot, 1 foot, single, and tail. So these are all the body parts that I have to sew together and, you know, make him. I still haven't made his last foot and his little horns. I believe I haven't made the horns yet. And as soon as I finish that, I'll be putting him together. My brother wanted to just show you while I'm talking about Charizard. He has a really cool, show him. He has a really cool, he's a collector. But it is really cool. Let's show them a little better. Out of its pretty case, as we're talking about the legend, I should make a rainbow Charizard. That's a really good idea. Cute. So that is the whip that I am really having a hard time finishing. I just have to make his other leg and sew them all together, and then Sunny or Blaze will be done. That is basically all I worked on this past week. I've really not been more productive crochet wise. I've been painting hundreds of eyeballs, I feel like, but crochet wise I've not made much. The only other work in progress I have going on is Sprigatito, which is a pattern test for Lemon Cat Crochet. Currently in the middle of it, but this is going to be the noggin. The head. I still have to paint the eyeballs, so I haven't closed her up yet. Maybe the face leaf. So let's put her together a little bit. So after I sew it all together and add the eyeballs, that's kind of what Sprigatito will look like. I have not done any more on this pattern test. Still working on it. That's what I'm working on currently, how far I got. And for the record, I'm using Loops and Threads yarn by Michaels, the two in baby green and an ice green. So that's what I'm doing to make Sprigatito. The only other thing I really wanted to mention is let you know that I did purchase pretty expensive pattern pack by Haru Crochets from Etsy. I've been eyeballing it since it came out. They're the little Floofballs set. So it comes with, I believe, 16. Could totally be wrong about that. Comes with a ton of little mini patterns. And I was thinking that those little animals would be perfect in a bucket or a basket, or if I make tons of each little animal, for an affordable price for small hands, and to give, you know, kids a whole farm of animals to create. So I am going to be making those and probably talking about how market friendly they are, how long they take me, how much I'll be charging, and if it's worth my time. I will be talking to you guys about all those details as soon as I do complete working on that pattern, which is something I'm going to be switching gears on. I am in the middle of Sprigatito, but we do have a little bit of time, and I need to get my Crojo back. So to get that back, instead of trying to push through, and now I'm going to switch gears and hopefully be able to create small products that will enlighten my Crojo. I'm gonna go eat pizza with my family. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go put these in the mailbox. What do you want to say to the peeps?
What's up?
Crochet what your heart desires. I hope you make some Pokemon today. Or whatever you're interested in. And if it's a whip, you can just push it to the side and do what I did. Hey guys, I realized that I did not really tell you the reason that I lost some of my Crojo is because baby Jiraiya that I brought home that I showed in the last video, he passed away. I felt like just saying something about that because may he rest in peace, and he was just precious. Had him for 1 week. I will just say, when they're that little, you don't really know what happened. Like, I don't really know what happened. It's just really sad. And I've never had loss like that before. I didn't crochet or do anything yesterday. It was really a sad day. So that's partly why I haven't been producing like anything. I stopped working on my whips. Like, it changed, you know. So this is the first project I'm picking up since that event. And I purchased the Diddy Rex pattern. So this is Diddy Rex's little face. So tiny. So these are Freljord 20mm eyeballs that I got in there. And I'm going to be making a little haku. So it's going to be a mini haku to go with like my kato. That's kind of my thought because I'm obsessed with that dragon. I think the colors are really pretty, and I will eventually obviously make Diddy in different colors, but let's see how long Diddy Rex takes me. I know I'm wearing a sweater, but it is so hot outside, and then it's so cold in the store. It's like hot and cold, and my brain doesn't know what to do. I'm gonna walk outside and sweat for like maybe 1 minute, and then I'm gonna go inside, and like after a couple minutes I'm gonna freeze my butt off. Florida is insane right now. My thing says 91, but I'm sure the feels like temperature is way over 100 degrees. I did start the Haru Crochet's little Floofballs pattern. I just wanted to see how long it would take me and see if I'd have enough time. I only let myself have 7 minutes of my lunch break to crochet, so I really didn't leave a lot of time for this, but I'm using Sweet Snuggles Light in this white color. Don't remember the color off the top of my head, but it's the pure white color. And I'm making the bunny. Are you surprised? Here are the little ears. So these only took a couple minutes of the 8 minutes, and then this much of the body. There's only a couple more rounds left. So we're like at least halfway done, and that was with 8 minutes. So I'm just assuming, especially after doing it a couple times, they're gonna take less than 20 minutes, but I will keep you updated because I'm gonna obviously make more, and after I do the pattern a couple times, that's when you get your true time. I just got finished on my lunch break watching Lemon Cake Crochet. I just finished watching Quinn's video. I'm kind of stale when it comes to like video ideas. I just make like week in my crochet and then market videos. That's basically all I've been doing. Being on the transparent small business crochet niche side of the world, she made such a good point saying that no one really talks about how much money we're making. She kind of inspired me to be more transparent and do a little business check-in and just be honest about how my business has been doing. It's been just about 6 months, so I could maybe do like a 6-month business checkup. I think I'm going to be writing up a script for what I want to talk about, and I think that'd be really interesting. So that's like what's going on in my brain right now, and this little bunny is going on in my brain. So I did stay up really late last night and finish Diddy Rex. I don't have him with me right now, but I will either pop up a picture or a reference to what I'm talking about. I did not take the greatest pictures of him this morning, but he took me about an hour and a half with all of the crocheting and assembly and tucking all the ends. So about an hour and a half, and I'm sure with time and making more of them, it'd be quicker. I do want to note about Diddy Rex, adorable pattern, so cute. Definitely pops out a pattern that pops out a plushie that looks just like the pattern photo, which is always a plus because you always want your make to come out similar, right? So it's a great paid pattern and it is affordable. It's on sale right now. I don't know if it'll still be on sale by the time I post this video. With the Diddy Rex pattern, I do want to make it clear to everyone because I did not read. I was just one of those purchase moments. I just clicked purchase. It was so cute. I said yes and bought it. It is in UK terminology. She does tell you that in the beginning of the pattern. It is in UK terminology, which is different than US terminology. She does give you a helpful chart at the end, which guides you into which stitches you need to use. But if you are uncomfortable with patterns currently, this might make your brain a little bit confused because you're gonna have to translate the whole pattern. It is simple once you get the first, I'd say once I got the head, I was able to do the rest very simple. I felt like I understood, but it is such a simple pattern, yet it is in UK terminology. So just putting it out there, it is such a cute pattern. I think it's by Crochet by Jody. Totally, I could be wrong about that, but I'll put her here. She's great. It's a great pattern. Very cute. I love all the Diddy Rexes. I didn't take photos that did him justice. I feel like I've seen photos of him that are better where people like curl him up with his tail showing, and I didn't take any photos with his tail showing just yet, so I can't post him just yet because I want his post to be just as cute as he is. I will finish up. I realized I didn't bring any polyfill here, and I'm going to be here going to Universal tomorrow, so I'm gonna see how much I can crochet in the car. I wanted to do like a little like how much can I crochet in 3 hours and then how much can I crochet the other 3 hours, but I think we're gonna be driving back at night the second, at the end, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to crochet anything. I don't know if I'm gonna be driving at all, but I'm really excited to go to Universal. It is like a little passion. Love Harry Potter, absolutely love Harry Potter. I am curious if you guys are sick of me talking about safety eye orders, let me know kindly. If you want to just see crochet content, I totally understand. I don't want to make this channel something that's not. I really do love all things crochet and amigurumi, so that's why I was mentioning lemon cake crochet's idea of implementing. I feel like that financial transparency, it's not about gloating, it's about sharing and being honest and transparent with you guys. And you guys are like my friends, so we're all friends, we're all doing this together, we're creating this crochet community, and I thought that was a really good idea what she did. And a part of my business is the safety eyes, so part of that is financially like safety eyes. So I didn't know if you guys would want me to share any information. I don't know if you guys would even like that kind of video, or if you guys are sick of me talking about like my orders, you know. But I think it's fun to talk about the orders because if you purchase them and you watch my videos, I get to talk about it on the camera with you, and I get to show me packaging it before you get it. So I really enjoy filming it. I hope you guys still enjoy seeing it, even if you're not purchasing eyes with me. My hand's getting tired. I don't have my tripod. I've been watching all the Shreks. I watched all the Shreks and I saw a pattern for a Shrek and I thought it was really cool. So I'm obviously, you guys, I'm just crocheting what I feel legit when I feel like crocheting it. I do feel like making the Floofballs because I feel like that'd be really a smart, like, quick project to work on, and that's why I purchased them. I'm hoping they're going to be quick on my brain and a little bit easier to manage than some of the more difficult patterns I've really been thrusting myself into, although I love doing them. Big patterns are just, I'm like obsessed with doing them, but at the same time, I need to try and do something else sometimes too, which is why I think I've been painting so many safety eyes. I have orders, yet when I don't have orders, I'm still choosing to paint over crochet, which I need to like veer back and go back into my path of crochet. I have so much yarn that I really want to use, and I have so many ideas. So I want to make a Shrek. There are free, I think there's a lot of anime patterns from Shine Crafts, I want to say. I did make a couple. I made her Pikachu and then the Eevee mod that came with it. And she has a lot of free patterns. I downloaded her, I think it's a free stitch pattern. She's got Appa, I just can't think of them right now. But I kind of want to pop up a couple photos of her free patterns. They're on her Ko-fi. Oh. I wanted to make a couple of her patterns, that's why I brought it up. So these are like, this is like my bucket list of patterns. So I want to make a Shrek. I kind of want to make my own pattern. So I've seen the other Shrek patterns, and I don't necessarily like the way the bodies look. I don't know, and I don't want to have to modify everything. I don't want to buy the pattern and then have to modify everything about it. So I kind of want to just experiment and try to make my own pattern. And I don't know if it's going to be Shrek for the first one, but that's just what I'm feeling like crocheting. And then I don't see any patterns that I like for him. Do you know what I mean? So that's all going through my brain. Maybe I'll find a different pattern that I can modify easier. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to look a certain way. I want him to look just chunky enough, but not weird shaped. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way. That's what I've been watching. So I watched a bunch of the Shrek movies, and then I finished them, obviously. There's only so many Shrek movies. And then now I'm switching to anime. Now I get the hype about Gojo. I finally get it. It's like when I watch Ghibli Studios, when I watch Spirited Away, I'm like, psh, I finally get it. I get it, and I love it too. It's like, I saw episode 6, and now I'm on I think I'm on season 2 now. Episode 16, possibly. The theme song changed, so that's why I thought it was a new season. For anyone who's seen Jujutsu Kaisen, I get it about Gojo, and I kind of want to make a Gojo cat now, so I'm very excited. Just wanted to. And another thing, oh, it's so shaky, I don't have a tripod, and I just want to talk to you. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I got chosen for a pattern test for Lapras for Sydney, Cozy Wonders Crochet. Lapras, she's been teasing us and posting about him for a couple weeks now, and she finally posted the tester call, and she closed it yesterday, and it was like 8:45, and I remember talking to my brother about how excited I was to make this Lapras, and he was excited for me too because he really loves Pokemon. And I was like, you know, Dominic, I don't think I'm going to get it. I think it's too late. I think she chose other people. I said, I'm going to have to buy the pattern when it comes out. It'll be super cute. And then the group chat comes through, and I know anyone in here who pattern tests, it's just a jump of joy. And if you don't pattern test, or if you want a pattern test, just keep applying and you will get it. As long as you're a crocheter with a crochet account and you're really trying your best, even if you're a beginner, apply it for the pattern test. Some creators of patterns want newbies to test it out to see if it's beginner friendly. So it doesn't hurt to try. Just wanted to throw that in there for y'all, but I was dying. I thought I didn't get it. I accepted it. I was grieving it, but I was okay with it. You know, I was okay with it, and I was like, I'm gonna support you, Sydney. I love it. It's so cute. And then I got chosen, and now I'm in this amazing group of pattern testers. So I'm like venting to my besties. So that's what I do all the time here. I feel like that's the relationship that we have. That's the comment section that we have. So thank you guys so much for being here and being with me and sharing the excitement. Literally so excited. I don't have any yarn colors to make lapras tonight, or I would, but I have, I think, black, white, pink, and tan. I've got like the basic colors to make basic critters from that Haru crochet pattern. So these are my Melody. I really like this, like the Cream Shop, I think it's called. I like the skincare on my skin personally. It says it's made in Korea. Everyone uses different skincare, right? I understand that. I recently started using the Cream Overnight Jelly, and my skin loves it. So when I saw that they had these, and they're my Melody, and my Melody is so cute. But it says retinol, strawberry, smooth, youthful skin, sheet mask, cruelty-free, which is important because they test on bunnies, and it just hurts my heart. So they don't test on bunnies. And yeah, made in Korea. So the Cream Shop, it was $5.99, and you get 3 masks, which I feel like that's a pretty good deal. You will never guess what happened. I came home from a long day at Universal, and my bunnies snipped my ring light. So now this is the lighting situation. This is how I came home to the cord. It's a 20 millimeter Aram set. It is dark, obviously, so you can't really tell, but this is the Aram set, and then this is Noxus on the bottom. This is for Kelsey. And then that is the back showing the sizing. I was thinking about like stamping the paper, you know, that I put these on, but because every pack and every set that I sell is so different, I didn't want to like print on these papers because I cut like a million different sizes, as you guys can see. So this is like how I take my photos, is on this big one, and smaller cards. So I've got a bunch of different like sizing and like numbers. Like here's 3, here's 5. So it depends. I like measure everything out myself, and then here's like a 1. So I do buy plastic baggies for backers, and there are her backers. 2 different packing sizes. This is 8x6, this is 6x4. So this is like 1 to 3 eyes, and then depending on like how big they are, if it's 18 millimeter, I could fit more. And this is anything over that. And if you're getting a really big order with me, you're going to be getting, I still pack them in this poly mailer because this has bubble wrap and I want to protect the eyes. And so far, so good. I've had no issues with these protecting the eyes. So far, everything has been delivered seamlessly in this, and then in a black regular poly mailer that is not bubble wrapped. So that's how I deal with like really big eyeball orders. I just put all of these into that and then ship that, and that shipping is always more expensive because it's always heavier. So that's how that is. I'm going to be starting to carry, because I recently ordered them, I'm going to start carrying white pupils. So I am so excited to start working on them because I think they look really cool. And I'm going to start using them on my plushies as well once I start. So there's the pupil, white pupils. For reference, like here's a black pupil with the white coloring. This is Piltover. And this is the white pupil with nothing behind it. So, oh, and this actually shows you guys perfectly. So when I order, do you see that like little bit of plastic hanging out? When I order these safety eyes, a lot of the time there is a tag remaining. when they manufacture these eyeballs, I'm sure the plastic just like welds together. So what I do is this is this like third sandpaper, but I buy this sandpaper from Michael's. It is P400. I got a multi-pack, so I've used a couple different kinds. I did use the P1000, and that was really a fine sander, and I had a really hard time sanding down the plastic, so I don't recommend the P1000 personally. I did do it, and it did take me a while to sand off all the edges, but before I ship the orders, I sand off all like the edges that come rigid from the manufacturer. So just letting you guys know, if you do get the eyeballs from me, they do come. I do quality checks, and I do sand them if they need it, but you can't see that once it gets sunk into the eyeballs anyway, so no worries there. But I did want to let you know I'm doing white pupils coming up. Don't know when I'm going to actually have them all painted, dried, and photos and on my website, but that is coming soon. I just wanted to show you the whole process because I thought it was really fun. I think maybe someone would find this interesting, whether or not you're selling eyeballs or if you just wanted to see my process of packaging them. So I'm going to put the backers in the bottom because it's like a cushion down there. And then I'm going to put her actual order here. And then they get little goodie packs. I handwrite little notes. There's a coupon on the bottom that you can use to save money on your next order. If you purchase through my website, that's how I do like a little loyalty. I'm trying to give back to you guys. I know it's not much, but hopefully it'll help, help buffer your small business too if you're selling your plushies or if you're just making something special. I know it can get expensive. And my sister was such a sweetheart, and she organized all of my bunny stickers into like duplicate bunny stickers and then non-duplicates. So I'm just going to randomly grab one out of here. I told her I would do it randomly because I don't want to be biased with any of the packs. Okay. And then everyone also gets one of my company stickers on top of that. So Clementine and like a pillow bun, which is just the Lala Cloud Crochet logo, thank you card. And then here's another thank you card with all my socials on it if you're not already following me. But I'm just gonna assume that most of the sales are because of my social media posts and possibly YouTube. So I know a lot of you guys have commented there's like a note section to the seller, which is me, and I've seen a couple of you guys say that you watch my YouTube videos, and I do try and mention them, and I've seen a couple comments on the YouTube videos, which I think is just such a fun experience. Like, it's so fun to see it from me to you, and then from you posting on Instagram to me. I think it's so cool. So then I use this as a buffer for the eyeballs too, because this is like a thick, it's got a card and some stickers. So I'm going to use this in the front of the eyeballs to just help protect a little bit. I don't use any extra plastic. I'm really trying to not create that much like waste with the packaging. I'm trying to keep it minimal. I do have to separate the backings sometimes, like in this situation, the backings are too much. So I did have to do that, but now we get to close her up because she is done. I'm going to add a shipping label to the back and then the 2 front stickers for the business. Again, business sticker. Warning labels. Says, warning, contents may cause extreme happiness. I got this idea actually from an Amazon truck. I think the Amazon truck said something similar. Something about the packages, these packages may cause extreme happiness. So I used that little tidbit, and then I did use the heart smiley face. I thought that was super cute, and it reminds me of my papa. My papa really loves smiley faces, like the old school smiley faces, like Walmart smiley face. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the Walmart smiley faces. So that reminds me of my papa, so I put it in there because it's cute. It reminds me of him. This is the done package. I'm going to put a label on her, and she gets to go out tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday. I almost forgot to tell you guys, look at Diddy Rex. Look at him. I finished him. He's giving me chameleon vibes, but like white chameleon vibes. He is so cute. I do love him. But I can't get like the perfect picture. I know other people took really cute pictures of him, and I'm trying to get good results. I'm having a hard time getting perfect results for this little guy. Look at him. Haru Crochet's 20 Floofballs pattern, $35 without sale. A little bit of an expensive pattern pack, but you get a variety of animals. I have created almost 5. The possum, I did not have gray, so I couldn't continue the pattern, but I made these 4, and let me just talk about them for a second and let you know what I think about it. I'm going to eventually do hopefully a review of all of them from this pattern pack, but because I only did a couple and I already talked about it in this vlog, I just wanted to throw this little tidbit in there before we close the vlog out. The bunny was the first one that I made, and I haven't added eyes to any of them yet, or polyfill because I didn't have them with me, but the bunny, I think, is the best one that I've made so far, and it was the first one that I made, so it just goes downhill from here. Personally, that's just what happened with me because of the yarn colors that I had, but the bunny was pretty good, easy to follow. I'd say this took me about 30 minutes, maybe less, and I'd say 30 like with the face detailing, but the bunny is my favorite, so that was 30 minutes. This is a cat, and this was one of the more complicated patterns, I'm going to say. I did do color changes on the ears, the leg bobbles, the tail, and the face to make it a Siamese cat. So this was all my fault that it took me so long. Because of the color changes, it took me 45 minutes, which is a while, but I did have to frog half of it when I realized that I didn't color change for the bobbles for the Siamese cat. So it would have been probably about 30 minutes had I not have had to frog half of it. This is also my first time doing the pattern, so that could have contributed to it being longer too, because I was reading and trying to figure it out. I do have to say, I think the ears in the next one will show you that these are not very cat-like ears, but this is the cat for reference. I think it's pretty good. I think it's market friendly. I think people will love it. There's calico options in the patterns. I think that was really nice that they provided that. I do like the pattern for what it is, but I'll show you in a second. I feel like it just gets a little bit worse with the piggy. And I feel like there is a loaf cat pattern. I don't know if it's this small, but there is a loaf cat pattern that everyone does that's like, everyone says it's easy, so I'd have to try it to know, but it was simple. It's not complicated. I just don't think these ears are very cat-like when you compare it to the piggy ears. Like, look how cat-like these ears are. So that was my only thing, is after I made this one, I made the pig, and the piggy also, I haven't done the face detailing yet, but the only thing that makes it the pig is like this snout part, and yeah, I'm gonna have to add the lines, but I don't feel like the snout looks very snouty. Like, I'd have to do a round of single crochet to make a brim, which is not in the pattern. It's just supposed to be left like this, and then the tail like didn't curl, so this felt like more of a cat than the cat to me when I compared. I mean, yeah, this cat tail is definitely more nubby. I don't know, this just wasn't very pig-like to me, so I wouldn't make this pig again, personally. The pig took me maybe 20 minutes. It was quicker because there were no color changes, and at this point the body patterns are all like the same. So like the amount of stitches to the ears and then the amount of stitches to the butt is like the same pattern. So this was 20 minutes, and I just didn't really like the outcome of the pig. And the last one that I made, well, almost, is the skunk, and I think this was super cute, but it was messy with the color changes. I mean, I was really trying to make them look neat, but it was just a little messy. In the future, what I might do would be to surface crochet the white on, so I'd make it black and then surface crochet the strip, and I think I still have to surface crochet the tail, but I really like the snout on this one. I think it does look like a skunk. But again, the color changes added time to it, so I think this was about 30 minutes. And the color changes make it look messy, from what I think. I would do surface crochet next time. And the last one, which I'm not done with, is the possum. And so far, I feel like the possum is going to be really cute. Like, I think I'm going to like it as much as I like the bunny. But I didn't have the gray to continue, so they're really simple patterns, really quick. I like that it creates like uniformity, so like I could have a bucket with all of the Haru Crochet's patterns all for one price. That's what I would do. And I like that they're all like, all their body shapes are like the same, so I like that about it. I really do like that about it. Very simple, easy to read. I do think the pig failed me, or I failed the pig. People probably make the pig cuter. I just was unable to make it like that cute. So yeah, showing off all the tails. The bunny has the nub. This skunk has a cat tail. The piggy has a nub. I don't know. And then the cat has the cat tail. So if you guys made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all the support. Even just watching this video is a great support to the small business. If you want to go hit the subscribe button, I have a video just about every week showing market recaps or vlogs, which is like the one you just watched today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!